and blessing everybody, welcome to a new scarf tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to create this look with a maxi scarf and a wonderful old chain. One of the reasons I came up with this style is because I've been looking for a way to integrate some of my jewelry in different ways. Because unfortunately, as a hijabi, it doesn't always work to just pull it across your neck, especially if you have necklaces that are just a little bit shorter than what you're used to having, so it just doesn't quite go all the way around when you also have a scarf, or if you have any kind of a bulky scarf, sometimes it'll be somewhat covered. So I'm trying to integrate my jewelry that. I've been very lucky to have been working with a wonderful sister at Modest Muslima Clothing. You'll remember from my birthday princess look, that I was using her scarf, and I actually showed her this one. And one of the cool thing about this particular collection, which she has in other colors as well, like look it up. One of the cool things is that it has kind of a beige-ish and gold-ish color in it. And it's made to look fairly vintage. So it does work with a lot of older jewelry. I've used older gold jewelry. I think that it would also look great if you had older pearls or even any jewelry that looks somewhat faded. This looks absolutely wonderful with it. So it's a great way to integrate your jewelry, your older jewelry, to your hijab style. So just stay tuned. I'll be showing you how to get this kind of cool asymmetrical maxi scarf look. Peace and blessing, everybody. Peace and blessing. So to get started, we're going to be needing is one underscarf in matching tone with your scarf. And I'm wearing some volume in the back as well, as you can see. And you're also needing a chain of some kind. This is a 3-tier one. As you can see, this is actually just from a local shop. I think it was $2-3, nothing like special. And of course your wonderful maxi shawl. This one is again from Modest Muslima Clothing, which I will be putting a link to below. You also need just your pins, as usual. I'm going to be using mainly straight pins, like those little straight one with the little tip. So just in case you're wondering, I'm currently wearing it around my shoulders. This is actually how you're going to be starting, with it centered. You're just going to pull one side over and then over your head. Now I'm going to be creating just a very even triangle here. So you're pulling it around your face, and then on the other side you're going to be doing the same thing around your face and creating an even triangle. There you go. And I'm just kind of weaving in my needle here to keep the shape around my face. Now with that done, you're going to next be putting your chain on. I have two extremities to this chain. One of it is the clasp, which you can't really see, and then on the other side there's a little bit of a circle with some extra length here. I don't want that length to show, so that's going to be one of the parts where I'll be trying to play hide and seek with it. So I'm going to start with the clasp side, and basically where I pinned it earlier, I'm going to start on that side and pull it just a little bit further than the pin, just a little bit more to the back, and then pinning it. What I'm doing is basically you pin into the fabric, then into the clasp or into the circle that's below it, depending on whether the clasp closes completely, and then back into the fabric so that it stays there very well. And then your next step is going to be taking the other end of your necklace and pinning it right above, well, technically my heart would be on this side, but it would be like the heart on the other side. So just over your heart, or the opposite side to your heart, depending whether you're actually pinning it on the right side or not. So once again, just weaving in, into the clasp, and into the fabric. Now the next part, I'm going to stand up just so you can see it. I'm taking literally the bottom of the scarf. I'm pulling it so that I can see the corner here. And I'm going to be pulling it from the corner. So this is the corner here. And I'm just going to grab 3, 1, 2, and then 3. And then pull it up. This is where the chain goes here. And pinning it right behind. Just once again using a straight pin and making sure that I go through all the layers I just pulled up. And I'm pinning it right over the clasp so that it does cover the clasp completely. Okay? Now I'm standing up again. What I'm going to be doing is just on the other side. This is going to be your corner. You're not going to pull it from the corner. This is basically the center here. You're going to go somewhere in the middle of that, so about 1/4 of the way. And this time you're going to actually pull up the bottom and then pick it up once and twice. And then pinning it right over where you had put the chain earlier. There you go. So that gives you your asymmetrical look. You can pull this part just over your shoulder, so it gives you a little bit more coverage in the back as well. Now pulling everything together, give you lots of coverage and that vintage look with the chain, which actually comes up all the way, so decorates the whole length of the hijab. Alright, well I hope you like this style. Please stay tuned, I'll be putting up more tutorials shortly. Peace and blessing everybody.